Hello everyone and welcome back to more To the Edge of the Sky. We are back, oh my god, for chapter 3. Finally! Woo! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god, a lot has happened in between the chapter 2 and 3. I'm not just talking about the story in this universe. I'm just talking about what's going on here. Okay, so if y'all are up to date with what's happened in terms of what this game has gone through and why this thing is here, Operation Phoenix, and what the hell it means, then y'all know that some tea has been spilled, has been there was some going on. But I'm not gonna get too much into it. I'm gonna leave that up at the end of my videos. There's some thoughts of discussions and opinions to be had, but we're gonna get right into this chapter for now because we've all been waiting for this, considering what has happened with this game. So anyway, so I highly suggest that you guys go back, check up, brush up on some of the other chapter let's play that I've done for this game so far, and to catch you guys up on the story. And yeah, so but just a quick recap in terms of immediate flashback up until this point, like what happened in chapter 2. Well, nothing really much happened in chapter 2. We just have the aftermath of the whole invasion, got a little bit of therapy session going on, and then we met up with a couple other characters, got more interactions, namely 8, who made me question my Christianity, and I'm not even Christian in that way. He just made me clutch my pearls. But anyways, we got a little bit more character interaction with 8, and then along with 6, and discussion on got a little teaser, little taste of more angsty backstory of Zero, because he again more so of that whole he seems like a science project, a novelty that people have been oogling on. It's just well, it's kind of weird kind of thing, but we still don't know the full story of it yet. And then of course we ended off on that last chapter basically with a new assignment. Yes, it was a new assignment that was given to us, and basically what it is that we are supposed to go after and capture this guy who was believed to be the intel that KAIROS had in order to help invading our little base, and we were going along with 6 and 4, and that was it. And depending, of course, we could have ended just there, but depending on that one last choice that we could have had was that we get a little bit more interaction with 5, got a little bit more character information from him in terms of say his real name. We got his real name revealed. We got on friendly terms with him. We got closer, I guess, in terms of friendly way and platonically. And yeah, so that's basically it. So let's continue on in the story. I'm super excited just to see what would happen. Oh my god, Jesus. Anyways, I'm just gonna load up a save. I think, yeah, I still have my old saves from the previous chapters and such and so on, so I'm just gonna pick it up from there and then just kind of just fast forward up until the whole the little cue card that indicates a new chapter. So I'm just gonna go up to that point. So yeah, let's go. Hey, there we go, chapter 3, Truth. What is the truth? Where it come through, Oprah Winfrey? Tell me what the truth is. Anyways, ooh, I'm so excited. Yes, I'm super excited. I'm gonna tell you, y'all, a true fact, I swear by it. I stayed away from the actual official Aeon Drew Studio Twitter when they were kind of in that process of releasing chapter 3, but also kind of releasing the redesigns of the operatives. I tried to keep myself away because I wanted to get the full reveal here in the game instead of on Twitter. I only really saw though was a KAIROS character. I think it was the Temptress. I saw her and I saw 4, and that was it. I only saw brief glimpses of everybody else, but I never really got a good look at them. I only got a good look at 4 though, and that was it. And the Temptress character. So yeah, I'm just saying. So I don't have any idea what the redesign looks like. So it's gonna be super exciting. So okay, let's get into it. Oh my god, stop stalling. So it's been 2 days since I was handed the mission with 6. Yes. I haven't seen 6 at all since that day, although I've passed by some of the other members here and there. I've been focusing on reading more about PHASe and training in the sim room. The sim room. I know it stands for simulation, but I just think the Sims. Trying not to spend too much time thinking. Yes, but a few minutes ago I got a message request from the most unlikely person through my ARO asking me to come to the rooftop. Who? Zero? Because Zero usually hangs on the rooftop, right? I wonder what 4 wants. Oh, never mind, it's 4. I haven't seen him since that day. Okay, thinking back to that day in the command center still makes my stomach twist in knots, but seeing 4 again... it'll be really nice to see him in a situation outside of a life and death one. Right. I mean, I don't know, I felt pretty safe with 4. Nothing really much went down. Reaching the rooftop, I immediately looked for 4. 4? Where are you? I completely stopped when I noticed someone is with him. Oh, ooh. Oh, it's her! She was the one who was, like, talking smack in the elevator with the Zero and us. But anyways, yeah, oh my god, 4! Holy shit, 4! Oh, he looks through, like, the first time I saw him, I was like, damn, those eyes, though. Those eyes just, like, pierce into my soul, and I'm kind of scared. But in a good way, if that makes sense. In the distance, I see one of the phase staff I saw in the elevator a few days ago with 4. Yeah, her. But I don't know. I don't really like her, though. I'm trying to decide if I should walk over to them or not when I see Suyeon shove a bag at 4. What is happening? He reaches out to take it, but Suyeon lets go before his hands are completely on it and it hits the floor. Rude? What the hell? See, I further do not like her. They both stare at it for a moment, with Suyeon making no motions to pick it up. Yeah, what gives? Why are you being such a bitch for? 4 reaches down to grab the bag without a word. What the hell? That was rude. Yeah, it was. What's her deal? Guess I should have expected that from her, though. Yeah. Najid wasn't available to do your park run for you. Okay, you should really be thanking me for even doing this. What's the park run? I don't like that creepy woman any more than you. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Okay, can you leave? Forrest's voice is dripping with sarcasm, but the woman doesn't seem to catch it at all. Is that everything? Her voice shakes as she rubs her arm, yeah. I'm sure you understand I have no desire to be around some mentally unstable killer. Hey, now! You don't know him like that. Mentally unstable? Go. I'm not keeping you. Yeah, no one wants you here. Suyeon practically runs from 4, headed in my direction. I don't know if I was supposed to hear all of that, but there's no time for me to hide anywhere. So Suyeon's eyes and mine meet, and she halts for a moment as she passes me. Are you meeting with that psycho? Why are you so rude? Piss off. If you mean 4, then yes. God. Suyeon looks at me out of the corner of her eye. You seem normal enough. You're new, right? You haven't been here long enough to have Dr. Park implant her machines in you. Ugh. Though if you're in Phantom Alpha, I imagine you must have some anyway. What? Machines? What the fuck? Do you have a problem with Augs? Oh, is that what she's referring to? Augs? Okay, yeah. Augmentations, makes sense. Okay, but anyways, it's not like it's like, you know, anything like cybernetically obvious, I guess? I don't know. It's certainly not uncommon, but I didn't expect anyone in phase would... I have a problem with anyone who sacrifices humanity for a little power. Hey now, still, you're going to meet up alone with that psycho. I think you should know about him. What? And never know when he might go off and snap. Snap? What are you even talking about? Yeah, just because you're their teammate doesn't mean you can trust them. He probably killed the other participants in Project Angmar himself. Angmar? What the heck? Killed? What's Project Angmar? I've done my good deed by warning you. You should ask him yourself. He can probably hear us anyway with his freakish hearing. Okay. Can you really, get your negativity away from my air and breathing space, please? Just don't say you weren't warned. Okay, yes, bye. I never asked. Okay, Suyeon hurries off down the steps. I'm left alone on the rooftop with 4, feeling extremely confused and nervous. I glance at 4, but his back is turned away from me. Come on, 7. This is your teammate. Yeah, man. Come on. You've been through a lot with him already. You can trust him. I take a deep breath, steel myself, and walk up to him. When I do, he doesn't turn to me. Instead, he looks blankly over the railing, arms crossed. Looking closer at his face, I feel like I see something else too. Just tired, a kind of exhaustion that reaches down into the soul. Same. He had to have heard all that. Urgh. Yeah, it's kind of awkward, but hey, I'm not one to judge a book by its cover, okay? I'm thinking about how to even remotely breach the topic with foresight. Well, I'm thinking about how to even remotely breach the topic when Forrest sighs. Enzo Kang, subject 004. Oh, what? Last living participant in Project Angmar. Is that you? Park's one big failure. What? Confusion hits me like a ton of bricks at his sudden statement. Enzo Kang, is that his name? Yeah, I was gonna say. The fact that he just told me like that, as if it was no big deal. Forza's eyes flick over to me. That's what she was talking about. Okay, what is Project Angmar? Yeah, can you give me in on the deets? I mean, if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, though, yeah, I'm sorry that she said all that. Yeah, she's nasty. Project Angmar was meant to create perfectly enhanced wraiths. Oh, PHASE's master assassins, only better. Forrest sighs quietly, his eyes turning back over to Olympia's horizon. The failure rate for bodies accepting the Angmar Ogs was high. Higher than any of the scientists predicted. They fucked up and 73 other wraiths died. Wow. Jesus. 4 skulls. They couldn't figure out why I didn't die. Damn, Park looked at my malfunctions, quote quote, and decided that survivor or not, I'm a fucking failure. What? That's nasty as well. I didn't work like she wanted me to. What way? Like a cold-blooded killer kind of way? I was broken, so no way she was going to call me a success. Oh, yeah, because way long ago in the beginnings of this story, if you all remember, if we picked 4 as our little partner for that, partner simulation, team building kind of thing going on, when we met up with Dr. Park, like he was talking about, she like showed some sort of like low-key animosity towards him. It's like, oh, you kind of attitude, and we're just like, what's up with her? Yeah, it's like, why are you hating? It's like, this is it, I guess. God, that's kind of petty. She looked at her damn numbers and called me a failure. Yeah, that's really petty. Broken or not, failure or not, I'm still expected to do my job. But you do a hell of a good job of it, though. Me being in the Alpha team is proof of what they were aiming to create. Okay, then what's their deal? I nod slowly. If a failure can be an Alpha, then I can't really imagine what a success would be like, right? Forza's eyes glow red as he turns to look at me. Whoa, that's neat. I can see your vitals and walls or not, everything else in the building and in the city around us. Ooh, wow. That's a cool party trick. Useful for my job, but it comes with some side effects. Oh, well, I can imagine. I feel like I'm never alone. Like people are always surrounding me, closing in on me. Oh, sometimes I feel like I can't breathe. Ford runs his fingers through his hair. The odds don't work perfectly. There's a reason they killed so many others. I get migraines. Sometimes they activate on their own. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's an issue. I see too much, I hear too much, and sometimes I can't turn it off. Even if I go hide somewhere, I'm still surrounded. Wow, the only real peace I get is when I'm asleep. That's awful. Yeah. Beyond that, I mean, oh man. Just a quick pause here. I think I might be sort of reading too much into it, but at the same time, I feel like this might be intentional, but is this like a euphemism in terms of like anxiety, social anxiety? That's clever though. Yeah, beyond that, getting back to the story now. Beyond that, I mean, I don't have words. Yeah, I don't have words. And none of it's your fault. That woman got it all wrong. Yeah. What she said was horrible, and Dr. Park, I just don't know what to think. Right? But thank you for trusting me with this. I had no idea he's carrying so much pain. It's no secret around here, and I just wanted you to hear it from me. I look up at Ford, trying not to tear up myself, wishing I could do something for him. Can I give you a hug? Please? Can I? You look like you need a hug. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Come on. You know you want to hug this. Ford looks off to the side for a moment, shifting his body towards me as he turns back. He looks a little stiff, but he drops his arms to his sides. Okay, yes! His voice is quiet, and yet I hear him perfectly fine. I'm shocked that he's actually letting me, but I throw my arms around him without hesitation. Yes, come here. Come here, let me give you my love. Let me love you. I give him my best hug, squeezing him tight. Four awkwardly pats me on the back, but it's endearing somehow. He's trying, even if he isn't really good at it. That's when I realize something is poking me in the side. What the hell is that? I pull back and look down in confusion at Forrest's jacket. What are you hiding in there? Oh, here. Four pulls out a can of caramel latte. Ooh, okay. I reach out to grab the drink and realize that it's really warm. Oh. Did you just get this before you came up here? I got it on the way here. Oh, okay. Really? I don't think I've seen a vending machine anywhere all that close, but maybe I missed one. Yeah. Anyway, he clears his throat. I called you up here because I want to talk to you about the mission with 6. Okay, makes sense. The mission, what about it? Is it finally time to start? 4 nods. Wow, we're going already? And I'm going with you guys. Oh, this mission is real discreet. Oh, okay. Low key, yes, we keep it low profile. Oh, yeah, no kidding. I don't even understand exactly what we're doing. Are we stalking a guy? Are we tailing him? Is this like recon? What is it? We're going to catch some rats. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's go rat hunting then. In just 45 minutes time, Four and I arrive at the slums. Looks pretty clean, except for the walls, but okay. I get out of the parked car. The slums, where we landed last time. Except darker. Memories of that night try to rush in, but I cut them off. This isn't that. We've got control of PHASe now. It'll be okay. I have to do my job. Ooh, snazzy. Four looks around, his eyes glowing. He wordlessly begins to move in one direction, and I follow. Four finally stops at by a dark wall. Okay. 6. Where are you? I look around in confusion, trying to spot 6. Then a figure emerges out of the darkness. Here we go! Oh my god, I haven't seen 6's redesign yet. Okay. Huh. I realized 6 had been leaning against the wall the entire time. He's a sneaky guy. Okay. Well, he has a mask on, but like, for the most part, he looks like, what's it called? His old design in terms of like outfit-wise, but like, we still haven't really, I don't really see his face that much yet, but we'll probably get it later on. But anyways, okay, I see you. Literally. He greets us, eyes smiling. Hey yourself. Somehow his eyes seem off though. Yeah, because his Augs are activated, right? Yes. I wonder if he's gotten any rest lately. Four did mention they'd been keeping him busy. Oh damn. Bags under them eyes. Silently, with not but a hand motion, he leads us down an alley. Well, you know how I feel about alleys. All the shady and scary stuff happens there. We head off into a different street and into a darkened building off to the side somewhere. Okay. Taking down his mask, Four looks around, looking up at the building across from us. That'll be where I'm going. Okay. I'll keep watch for you guys and see if my target shows up. See you after the mission is done. Okay. Good luck then. Happy hunting. Stay safe. Yes, look both ways before you cross. Forrest smiles and gives me a little nod. Okay, did he just smile at me? He's cute. You cute. Acting as if nothing happened, he simply walks off, heading somewhere behind the other building. Alright, I watch Forrest's back, feeling happy about what just happened. But I can't help but feel nervous about letting him go somewhere alone after what happened last time. Why? Perhaps feeling my eyes on him, Ford turns back to look at me for just a second, then disappears into the building. I'm sure he can handle himself. I turn back to 6. Oh yeah. Aside from getting shot, the other time. But like, again, he didn't die from it. Yeah, I turn back to 6. What now? It's just you and me. We're gonna go look for someone. Okay. We've narrowed down the location to somewhere in this complex. I'll know when we've found the right room, then we wait. Okay. It's someone I've been looking for a while now, but wasn't able to catch on my own. Okay, I see. Right, let's go. As quietly as you can. Okay. I'm no master of stealth, but I'll do my best. Yes, I'll get on my tiptoes for you, and I'll sneak, We walk along the walkways, following his footsteps and walking as quietly as possible. We looked in different rooms with me keeping guard. Alright, though the doors are locked, 6 doesn't seem to have any trouble getting past them and getting us where we need to go. After a few minutes, the silence is starting to wear on me. It reminds me of when we were at KAIROS. It's too quiet. When 6 stops at a door that takes a little longer to get through, I sigh. 6 chuckles quietly. We're past the worst of it, I think. So you can talk. Oh, might help your nerves. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can? 6 gives a little nod. Okay. This is the room I was looking for. Okay. 4 will let us know if the target is approaching, so don't worry. Okay. Fidgeting, I try to think of what to talk about. My spidey senses are tingling with an impending choices. we're gonna keep it safe. Aha! I was right! Oh my god, I'm getting really good at this. Okay, so how long have you been at PHASe? What do you think of 8? Have you been very busy? Or we got ourselves a little bit of a premium choice here. Ask something more personal. What? Damn, you tempt me. So, what should we ask in our little improv 6 interview here? I'm gonna go with the ask more personal, seeing as how this is the premium version, and I feel like you guys are, you know, I guess a good chunk of you are here for the premium version, yeah? So let's go with that. We can always come back to these choices afterwards when we're done with the chapter. So yes, ask something more personal. And I'm intrigued. You've got me intrigued. I decide to take the rare opportunity to ask some personal questions. What kind of personal questions? Ooh, yes. Okay, so what do you do to relax after a long mission? Probably nap, I don't know. But that's 4's thing, I don't know. Are you and 4 close? Are there any places in Olympia that you'd like to go? Let's ask on about 4 and him. Are you and 4 close? This is just an observation, but are you and 4 close? 6 smiles happily at the mention of 4. A very good observation. Oh, we are. We started out as roommates back when we were just trainees. Oh, is that how you met? Yes. In a way. Okay. We met before we found out we were assigned to the same room. How we met is a whole nother story. Oh. Are you going to spill? Sounds like an interesting meeting. Oh, it was. Oh, will you tell me the story? No? 6 is quiet for a while, and I think he might just ignore me, but looking at him, I can see the mischievous little smile on his lips. Really? I can't tell. Alright, since you're curious. Oh, finally, God, because last time we asked that for 8, and he's just like, I'll tell you some other time. He's so secretive, but at least, you know, 6 is willing to, like, indulge us. The story isn't as scary or outrageous as you might think. What happened was, oh no, we're gonna get interrupted. What happened was, there we go. 6 pauses for a moment, frowning in concentration as he wiggles the lock picks in the lock. Oh, 4 was sleeping out in one of the training rooms, out of the mattresses. Oh, okay. Oh no, we didn't get interrupted. She was just kind of distracted. So I forgot something out there and was coming to try and look for it, but I ended up tripping over him in the dark. Okay, wow. Landed face first into a mountain of mattresses. Why do you have a mountain of mattresses in the first place? He laughs at the memory, and I find myself smiling too. He didn't even wake up then, just cracked an eye open to look at me and rolled right over and went back to sleep. Sounds like him. Yeah, I can definitely see him doing that, yeah. Almost too well, really. I mean, I sat on him and he took a while to wake up, so... 6 nods sullenly, though there was a happy sparkle in his eyes still. After that, we actually got assigned as roommates, and I didn't realize it was him until I heard him speak. What do you mean? The first thing he said to me was, try not to trip over me again. Okay. It sounds so much like 4 that I can hear his voice in my head. I can't stop myself from laughing. Hey, shh, keep it down. It reminds me of my little encounter with him in the lounge, and I only laughed harder. It takes me a minute or two to fully calm down. Yeah, I sat on him. I feel better that I wasn't the only person to have something like that happen with 4. 6 pauses his work for a moment, closing his eyes to take a deep breath before going back to it. Are you feeling alright? You must be exhausted. My target should be here really soon, so we need to get into position. Oh, okay. That doesn't really answer my question, but I decide not to push it for now. Okay, I decide to keep an eye on him, though, just in case. Exhaustion is no joke. Right, I can't have you collapsing on me. That'll be a problem. Six finally gets the door and quickly ushers me inside with a quick wave. Okay, this... What the hell is this? What am I looking at? It's dark, and I find myself cursing that I didn't get those upgraded night vision ogs. Okay, 4, give me the 6. Your target has entered the area, 6. 6 looks at me and wordlessly directs me to the corner further down while he moves to get behind the door. This is a room? Okay. Oh! Oh my god, he looks so cute! He still looks hella cute. Okay, I dig. He still has the silver hair, which I really appreciate. Like, I don't know, I really liked the silver hair previously on, like, 6, so I'm really glad that they kept it this time around as well, too. Because silver looks good, okay? But for some reason, he reminds me of another K-pop idol. Not gonna lie. Looks really familiar, but I know for sure it's just, like, really super similar, but not exactly the same. But, like, again, it's like... Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just a K-pop idol kind of thing, where it's like... Sometimes people look really similar to each other. Not gonna lie. Strangely, 6 takes off his hood and mask. 6, don't you... Yeah, identity won't be a problem with this guy. Why? Does he already know who we are? Why? I'm not sure what that means, but I'm too afraid to ask. The minute of waiting seemed to drag on for an eternity. Is this guy gonna show at all? There, that was a typo. But I don't make a move, too afraid to make a sound and ruin the mission. Then the door opens. Okay, who is it? When the target walks in, I almost don't see 6 move with how fast he is. Oh god. And he has beauty marks. Okay. I low-key really like beauty marks on guys. I don't know why. It's just a thing. It's just, I don't know. If I had to have, like, pick a physical trait that I find attractive on guys, it's like beauty marks. For some reason. I don't know. It's just really, it's charming. It's as if I blink and he's already got this guy pinned by the neck to the wall on the other end of the room. Oddly enough, this man doesn't resist, only keeping one hand on 6's wrist. Who the hell are you? Close the door. Okay. 6 doesn't use my code name, but I can hear in his low voice that he means for me to do it. I slip out of the shadows myself and obey. You're one of Tempest's birdies, aren't you? Yes. Don't feel like talking, huh? Okay. That's okay. Oh my god, he looks so attractive here. Sorry. I already know anyway. 6 squeezes the guy's throat just a little more, which seems to get his attention a little more. As if you can really ignore someone holding you by the throat. But who is he? I want to see a face. Tell me, how is KAIROS spreading their propaganda? Who's helping them? Birdie. Don't know. How would someone like me know? The guy finally looks up to meet 6's eyes with a slick grin. Might want to catch Temperance if you really want to know. Okay, 6 narrows his eyes at the guy. I would love to do that if you just pointed me in the right direction. Birdie actually laughs at that. Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. Let me tell you right where you can find her. Oh, he's gonna pull something. He's gonna pull a fast one. What? Seriously? She's right in the... Oh, go fuck yourself. Okay. Okay, you wanna sass me, okay. Alright. You wanna be like, you wanna do me like that? Okay. I'm not gonna tell you shit even if I knew. Right, I don't know what I was expecting. I hear 6 growl, and I seriously question myself if I'm not just hearing things now. But no, I'm sure I heard it. 6 seems really frustrated. Should I say something? Eee. I don't know. Should I? Oh, wow. Choices. Are you sure you should be holding him right now? Do you want me to take over holding this guy? Are you going to kill this guy? Say nothing. Oh my god, this reminds me so much of like that one choice in the Serendipity of Aeons with Takumi route, where he was basically, again, this is the same situation. We like ambushed a guy, he was interrogating him, he was kind of getting, borderline violent with this guy, and we were like, oh god, like, is he gonna kill him? But we chose not to say anything because he was like, hey, he's done this before, I'm sure he's got this. So, what should I do? Hey, do you want me to help? No? Or are you just gonna, like, brush me off and say, like, I'm too inexperienced, and, I don't know. Are you sure you should be holding him right now? Are you going to kill this guy? No, we can't. No, and no. These two I'm not gonna say. It's either this or this. Oh, God. Do you want me to take over? Do you want me to help? Or do you want me to just watch the door? I don't know. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to take over holding this guy? I can put him in a mean chokehold, I lift, so you want to take him off, Yeah. I don't want to question Six in front of this guy, but hey Six, are you sure you don't want me to take over holding this guy? Oh my gosh. No, it's okay. His voice sounds tense and sharp, and I have to stop myself from taking a step back. I realize now that I see a new side of Six, one that isn't so bright and cheerful. Okay, I need to really stop, like what's it called, getting ahead of myself and kind of like, psychoanalyzing everything. But come on, if it's meant to be like that, then it's like it's clever, and that revelation keeps me from questioning him any further. Oh, fine. Oh, I'll just let someone else get it out of you. Six's gloves begins to glow as my eyes go wide. Oh man, the man inhales sharply and starts to convulse. Six? What is he doing to him? Yeah, man. Dude. After a few seconds, the man goes limp. Oh. He's not dead, right? I'm sure he didn't kill him. I didn't know such a cheerful guy could be so scary. Well, you know what they say. It's always the ones who smiles and seems the most cheerful that you gotta watch out for. I almost feel sorry for the guy. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. Okay. Six lets him fall to the ground and steps back. Alright. 4, I got the target. Yeah, 4, I got the target, but he either doesn't have the info or is unwilling to share it. We're going to need to call for a pickup. You sending him into Interro? Yeah, I guess so. Interro? Interrogation. Even I know that. Yeah, I'm sure the lead oracle will enjoy the challenge the challenge of prying it out of him. If he doesn't just send him straight to the Panancia first, wherever that is. A lead oracle in interrogations. I'm not even sure I knew PHASe did those. I wonder if 3 will be a part of that. Right, because 3 is an oracle. But he's more of like a hacker information sort of guy, analysis sort of dude. But I guess it makes sense. The guy wouldn't give up the info on how KAIROS is spreading these lies. I guess that means he's more afraid of KAIROS than PHASe. Seeing how scary 6 was just then, I begin to wonder just how bad KAIROS is. 6 continues to talk, but this time it seems to be back to PHASE HQ. Okay. Feeling somewhat uncomfortable in the stuffy room, I decide to step outside to meet up with 4. That was interesting. I look for 4 chatting into my comm. 4, should we rendezvous, or are you still looking for your target? My question is met with silence. 4? You! I glance up and notice that a man in a hood is about to pass me. It seems strange, considering this alley seems to be not well traveled. Are you either... What happened to Icarus? I was gonna say, I forgot if Icarus... I think Icarus... Yeah, he got away. He got away when we found out about how KAIROS was attacking our base, and, we had to leave him behind because, he got back up and he got rescued. That, or is this our twin? 7, my target may be heading right past you. Yep, he's here. Act natural, I'm coming. Okay. I don't say anything, as I don't want to draw attention to myself. But the man suddenly looks up just then. Our eyes meet briefly. And then he goes running. I don't know what it is he sees in mine, but he suddenly takes off. Yep, I knew it. Hey! Huh? Come back here! For a split second, I wonder what I did wrong, but then impulse takes over. Ooh, I can't lose Force's target. Oh my god. In pursuit, I start dashing down after him. 7. What are you doing? I'm getting your target. Force's voice comes in my ear, but I'm too focused to answer immediately. The guy is fast, but I'm much faster. I overtake him quickly. Heyo. Pursuing the target. Fall back. Oh, can't do that. I'm right there. I screwed up Force's mission. There's no way I can just sit by. I reach out and grab the man's shirt, but the moment I do, he latches onto my hand. Ouch. Hey. He tries to pull me toward him, but I snap my arm away towards me and get free. When I do this, he stumbles and I shoot my arm out to grab his shirt again. But the man spins around, pulling something large out of nowhere at the same time. Better not be a gun. Is that a weapon? I only get a fraction of a second to comprehend that fact. Though I move to avoid it, I'm unable to completely clear the weapon's range. I barely register the feeling of metal across the flesh of my arm so much as I feel a sudden burn. Oh, a knife. Oh, ouch. No, a vibrational one? Oh, yeah, some time ago when I was like, this is a sci-fi thing where it's like, that's supposed to be even more deadly? I don't know. It was more effective. I don't know. It doesn't matter because either way, I know I can't let it hit me again. Ignoring my wound and the weapon, I grab the man's arm and yank it behind his back in an attempt to disarm him. But moving his head backwards, he rams his head into mine. Ow! Not expecting such a vicious move, I stumble backwards, losing my focus. Pain sears through my face, my vision blurs, and I realize that I'm completely open. 7, respond. I just got headbutted. Hold on. Forza's voice is streaked with frustration, but I'm in no state to reply. I struggle to get over the shock of the pain, just in time to see the man thrusting the knife at me again. Whoops, nope, I don't want that. Respond, damn it. No, hold on, I'm a little busy. No, not frustration. Maybe it's desperation that I'm hearing. Don't worry, I got this. Just sorry for... I want to, but... still in pain and vision unfocused, I managed to grab the man's arm. But he's strong, much stronger than I expected, and I'm still weak from the shock of the blow he dealt me. He thrusts the knife at me, the force of his strength pushing my arm back as if it was nothing. A wild fear and bloodlust in his eyes is the last thing I see. Ow, 7! Did I get stabbed? The knife sinks into me somewhere in my stomach. Oh, I did. Ow! This time I feel the sharp, gut-wrenching pain immediately. Ugh! Ouch! I resist the urge to fall to my knees. But the man starts to pull the knife out of my stomach. Ha, that's rude. I get to technically keep that. My hands go to his, feeling more terrified of him pulling the knife out than I was of being stabbed in the first place. My watering eyes meet his wild ones, pleading. I'm suddenly not sure what to do anymore. The time seems to move in slow motion despite my odds no longer being activated. The man is going to pull it out, and I'm too weak right now to do anything about it. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Yeah, man, is this how I die? Did I fuck up already? Then it occurs to me, I'm not alone. I stop bleeding as well too. I can call for help. I can... Oh, shit, 7. Oh, what? I suddenly feel a firm gloved hand on mine, supporting me. My head feels hazy, and it takes me a second to realize what's going on. I'm bleeding again. Coughing up blood. I look down at the ground for a second to see that I'm not imagining things. What? Yeah. As I look back up, I see 4 moving to attack the guy, even while keeping his eyes on me. Wow. There's a horrible crack sound when Forza's elbow connects with the guy's face. Well, at least you broke his nose for me, thanks. Panic rises as I feel the blade tug, but Forza's hold on it and on my hand keeps it from being pulled out. Oh wow. Okay, yes. So we're currently fighting with this knife still in me. Oh god. Oh god. This is a mess. The man lets go of the knife and stumbles backwards. Okay, good. 4 lets go of my hand and I hold on to the handle now. The white hot pain pulsing through my abdomen. I fall to my knees, gasping for breath. The true panic seizes my entire body. I feel like I can't get enough air. Blood spills out from my stomach over my gloves. That's gonna stain. I want to stop it, but all I can do is watch it with wide eyes. Am I going to die? I hope not. Jesus Christ, I just got into this chapter. I'm scared. I watch as 4 turns and punches the man square in the jaw. He follows up with a quick uppercut that sends him sailing through the air. The guy falls back with a thud before it doesn't let up. He jumps on the guy, kneeling on his chest as he throws punch after punch after punch. 6, where are you? Hello? What is happening? The guy tries to defend himself, throwing his hands up in an attempt to shield himself from Forrest's blows. But it's useless. Forrest is relentless, unstoppable. Each move he makes seems sharp and deliberate. Overkill. Seeing Forrest lose control of the overwhelming pain, I feel like I'm losing touch with reality. A sort of numbness settles over me, pulling my consciousness away from the situation that makes no sense. Guys, I'm still bleeding. There's a flash of metal as Forrest pulls something out from the back of his belt and thrusts it down towards the man. Damn! Jesus! This is like Mortal Kombat overkill. It's like, finish him! I can no longer process what's happening as I fall over, curled up in pain. Oh, 6, there you are. 7, 4. I can hear 6's voice in the distance and an air car landing somewhere nearby. Oh, so he's just kind of taking care of the pickup, but I can't turn to see any of it. 7. Fading. Darkness surrounding me. I feel something touch my shoulder, and suddenly Forrest's eyes are looking into mine. Tears of pain stream from my eyes as my vision fades. Bye. See you on the other side. Hey. Hello. Beeping. Beeping. Pain. I struggle to open my eyes in the blinding white light. I feel nothing. Not even my own body. Panic grips me and I automatically try to move. I still don't even feel as if I have a body. The beeping dramatically speeds up, however. Oh no. Dr. Kamo, did you or did you not complete your medical training? The patient is waking up. Of course, I finished my training at the top of my class just like I did with the rest of my degrees, so shut the fuck up, lady. Let me do my job. It'll be alright, 7. Just sleep a little longer. Okay, maybe the anesthetics was wearing off at the wrong time. I can't even say a word as my eyelids begin to feel impossibly heavy. Okay, my eyes become unfocused and fall to the side. 4. What's he... I can't fight the overwhelming heaviness any longer. I have no choice but to let the darkness take me. Again. Yes. Okay, now what? I struggle to open my eyes yet again, this time feeling much clearer. It feels like no time at all has passed, perhaps only a few seconds. But the beeping is calmer, and there's no strange voices this time. This place again. This is the med lab, isn't it? Yes, it is. Except those robotic arms make me feel very wary. Am I in bed or something? This time, I can sense my body, although it feels sluggish. I look down, surprised to see myself wearing what seems to be a hospital gown. Oh, flattering. I try and sit up, only to see 3 people standing by my bed. Hello. Oh, yes. And an unlikely trio of Dr. Park, Sergeant Raske, and Forrest stands around my bed. Right. At seeing Forrest's face, a flurry of memories rushes back to me. 7. Yes. Aw, you care so much about me. Of course he does. I got stabbed. Yes, I did. But Forrest saved me, and that guy... I don't even want to think about him. What happened to him, and why is Forrest here now? Because he's worried. I look at Forrest questioningly and open my mouth to speak, but another scathing voice cuts through. Ugh. I see you're finally awake. Yes, I am. My eyes turn to Sergeant Raske, and it clicks why he's here. I must have screwed up the mission. Nearly got myself killed. The one thing I was trying not to do was trying so hard not to do. I screwed it up for all of us. Your mission was a complete failure. Thanks. Not like I didn't realize that. But whatever, rub salt into my wound, why don't you? I didn't think to expect much of you until you've proven yourself more. Before, you should have known by now not to lose control like that. Still, maybe you should have gone through your trainee period after all, Operative 7. Maybe, because, you know, not like the base just got invaded before that, you know. I don't know what the hell PHASe was thinking. Raske exhales deeply. I miss you too. I know you're worried, but I'm here now. It's gonna take more than just a vibrating blade knife thing to kill me, right? Maybe then you wouldn't make such a beginner mistake like going after a target by yourself. You didn't even listen to higher ranked comrades. Why? What were you thinking? Bold of you to assume that I was thinking at all. Did you even stop to think? No. Do you know how much I'm going to get raked over the coals now? Anything that happens to me will be 100 times worse for you. I'll have both of your punishments later. Man, thanks, Rosuke. Appreciate it. His tirade over, Rosuke turns on his heel and strides out of the room. I look down, utterly speechless, yet hurt by every stinging word. Because he's right. I know he's right. Yeah. Every one of his words struck against every doubt I had since the beginning, and they cut so deep I can't even summon one argument. You really messed up, Hana. This time for everyone. To make matters worse, I feel hot tears behind my eyes, waiting to betray me. Hey, come on! Again, like you said, I didn't even go through training for this. You know? Can you really blame me? God. Shit, not in front of 4 of all people. I don't deserve to cry when I messed everything up for him. Sergeant Rosuke is correct on all accounts. Thanks, Dr. Park. Huh? My head snaps up and I meet Dr. Parks' cold eyes. I expected more of you from your statistics. Yeah, shut up, okay? Like, I got the stats, but, you know, I just need a little bit more refinement, but you never gave me that opportunity to do so. It's rare that anyone skips the trainee period. It's even rarer that anyone makes it into Phantom Alpha. But I vouched for you, my test results did. Well, numbers aren't everything, okay? God. Your emotional control and rational judgment earned high marks. Did it now? So what the hell was out there? So what the hell was that out there? I don't know. You tell me. I'm so stunned. I can barely string together a sentence. But Dr. Park doesn't even let me try. Yes, continue to roast me some more, please. From my perspective, you have one job. Oh no, she's gonna give me that. You had one job and you can't even do it. God, no. Not that one. Anything but that. Perform as efficiently as possible. But this is completely unacceptable. Do you even know how badly this will reflect on me and the entire science department? Dude, I just woke up. Everyone's like roasting me. I nearly died for y'all. No one appreciates me. If something was broken in your body or in your head, that's when you come to me. No. Hell no. Hell no. You don't go out there and completely disregard your orders. Hey, just blame it on inexperience, okay? Come on. Forrest's sharp eyes are focused entirely on Dr. Park. He stands tall and tense, and the very air around him feels heavy. 7 isn't one of your experiments. Yeah, what you said. Isn't it enough that you got to... Isn't it enough that you got to play with me and Zero? Dr. Park scoffs. What use does anyone have for broken machines? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dr. Park looked at me with clear disgust. Or incompetent ones, for that matter. The tension in the air feels suffocating as Four and Dr. Park bore their eyes into each other. Hey, man. Can we just take this negativity away from me, please? I just woke up. Hello. Hello. A calming voice floats through the room. I look up and see Dr. Sadek, of all people, headed towards us. Oh my god, Dr. Sadek. Saving grace. Good evening, 7, 4. Dr. Park. Dr. Sadek inclines her head slightly, but I notice her smile wavers when she glances at Dr. Park. Dr. Park, I'm sure you noticed, but I sent a message that 7 was to be sent down to my office as soon as she was well enough. According to the data from 7's biometrics, 7 woke up several minutes ago and she's not even dressed. Yeah, that as well. But it seems she is experiencing some stress. Yeah. Is there a problem here, or can I take my patient? Dr. Park snorts and drops her tablet on my bed, turning away from both me and 4. I have no use for Operative 7 at present. Do what you will. Thanks, bye. Off you go, then. Alright, then. 7, could you go get dressed? I'll wait here. Okay. Yeah, but where are my clothes? Yeah, where are my clothes? Unexpectedly, 4 drops a bag on the bed. Ah, thank you. There, your mission ones are damaged, but so these were brought from your room. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. I trust your judgment in your fashion sense. For some reason, I feel a little shy. Too shy to ask where he got them from, or to even meet Forrest's eyes right now. I slide off the bed and grab the bag. Dr. Sadek nods and smiles at me encouragingly. I'll wait here for you. Go on. Okay. Is there like a curtain anywhere? You know? Like a little change room? The washroom? Dr. Park, who had walked away to a computer, glances over at 4. She opens her mouth as if she's going to say something, but the moment 4 turns and starts to walk out of the room. Yeah, you don't have to deal with her bullshit. I totally get it. I feel like I want to say something as I watch his retreating back, but no words come to mind. At this point, I don't even know how to feel, or what to feel. Happy that I'm alive, frustrated that I messed up, confusion at everything. I don't know, but I'm glad Dr. Sadek is here. Still in a daze, I walk off to the bathroom to get dressed. Alright. After Dr. Sadek's session, exhausted, I went straight to bed and dropped off to sleep without a thought. I mean, I deserve it. God. Only to wake up in the middle of the night, plagued with thoughts about the crazy events of the day. Damn, yeah. Restless and unable to sleep, I decided to come up to the garden to see the stars. And the city lights. You know? The stars calmed some of my internal turmoil, but I feel lost. And most of all, I feel lonely. Unconsciously, my mind floats to him. To who? Oh! I get to choose. Oh, man. Okay. Well, technically, given the situation that we're in and kind of like the events that kind of, transpired, I feel like it would naturally flow towards 4, I believe, because we got like, really like impacting things happening here between 4 and us. So I feel like I'm gonna go with 4. 4, oh my dear 4. 4, my stomach knots in anxiety just thinking about him. I messed everything up. He must hate me. I tried so hard, but I didn't listen to him and ruined his mission. Still, he came to my rescue. 4 killed a man for me. I don't know what to think, but I can't help but wish I could see him right now. I want to apologize and make sure he's alright. Will you magically appear? Come on, you got good timing, right? A part of me undeniably wants to feel his protective presence too. But it's past midnight and I'm sure he's asleep by now. The feeling of wanting to talk to him doesn't go away though. Or Dr. Sadek's sessions help, but there's still so much that I just don't know how to feel about. The harsh reaction Raske had, Dr. Parks' coldness, making a mistake, being stabbed, nearly dying, bleeding out. It's a lot. The fact that 4 killed a man because of me. I can feel anxiety bubbling up again. I quickly think back to what Dr. Sadek told me to calm myself. Okay, what is it? Are you feeling alright? Are you in any pain? I unconsciously touch my stomach where it's only a little tender. It's hard to believe I was stabbed today. PHASe's medical facilities are incredible. Honestly, I can't tell. I feel exhausted and a bit drowsy. Probably from all those drugs. The drugs probably haven't worn off yet. Yes, exactly. Be sure to let someone know if you feel any pain or have any issues, okay? Yeah. Okay, thanks. You had a rough time of it on your mission. How do you feel? A rough time of it? Ha, that's the understatement of the year. I screwed up, got stabbed, and 4. Oh, 4. Damn, 4. The man is dead, right? Dr. Sadek stares evenly back at me and gives a slight nod. I look down, feeling stunned. 4 killed him. He was his target and I tried to help, but he killed him. Because of me. Are you alright? No, not really. It's okay not to be alright. These are heavy things that happened. Dr. Sadek looks down briefly, mumbling to herself about checking in on 4 soon. Yeah. It didn't just happen though. I caused it. 4's mission failed because of me. I mean, it would have failed either way because that just means that in that moment, the target would have been lost anyways, Like, 4 didn't get him. So whatever. I digress. Mission failures are normal, and operatives don't succeed on them all the time. Yeah, you shouldn't blame yourself, and no one else should. Especially not Dr. Park. Yeah, you are more than what you can do. Yes, screw Dr. Park. What does she know? Being an operative, I'm starting to wonder if I really belong here. What Dr. Park said comes to the forefront of my mind. From my perspective, you have one job. Yes, she's gonna be that bitch. Perform as efficiently as possible. But I'm not efficient at all. I let my emotions get the better of me. I did my best, and it wasn't good enough. Just what am I doing all of this for? Am I not supposed to ask these questions? I sigh and look up at the sky beyond the dome. Oh, enjoying the view, Hannah? Ah, no. Is this my evil twin? Or I don't even know. A sudden female voice in my ear nearly gives me a heart attack, but I try to remain calm. Oh, okay. Is this, dare I say, Temperance? Who is this? You can call me a messenger raven of Kairos, or something like that. Okay. The woman speaks with an accent, perhaps British or Scottish, I can't quite tell. Ooh, okay, fancy. Kairos? You must be quite surprised to find that your brother is in Kairos. Yes, indeed, so he really is. Yes, he is now Kairos' very own devil. Oh, okay. My stomach clenches and I swallow. Hard. I guess there was still some hope I'd held out that it wasn't true, but... Would you like to see him for a chat? No. To be honest? Huh? Would I like to? My heart, uncaring of allegiances, leaps at the opportunity to really see Nish again. And in my mind, I know I do want to ask him about this. I need to hear about this, why he's doing this from his own mouth. But what if it's a trap? Yeah, that's what I was saying. But the meeting would be somewhere neutral and full of civilians. And even if it was a trap, what other choice do you have? You got me there. The woman chuckles. Not to worry, your brother would like you alive and unharmed in any way. But you better not inform PHASe, because the meeting would be off in an instant. I would imagine, yes. If I decide to meet Nish, where should I go? Just wait for a call in a half an hour and to be ready to leave the city immediately. The call ends before I can say another word. Okay. Wow. Kinda. Is this count as insubordination? My mind races, trying to process what just happened. What should I do? Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You're going to meet with Kairos? Oh. This time, a male voice cuts off my train of thought. Oh, hi, Ford. I turned to see Ford standing there. I was expecting you anyways. Sorry, I just had a moment where it's like, oh my god, it's a leather jacket! Even though he's had it on for like since the very beginning, but it's just like, why am I catching feels now? Four? Did you hear my conversation just then? Oh no, this probably sounds really bad. I know, right? I'm not a spy or anything like that. That's what you think. Four merely stares at me wordlessly, and I find words tumbling out in a rush. I know that things probably look real bad for me right now, but you gotta trust me. I messed up the mission, and Kairos is calling me, but I swear I didn't ask for them to. I don't even know how they got my numbers. It was just like, what the fuck? I grabbed my head with both hands and squeezed my eyes shut tight. They just came out of nowhere asking if I wanted to meet Nish. And of course I want to see my brother. It's been so many years, especially right now of all times, and when I'm so unsure, I feel like I just don't know what to do, or I feel hands on mine, and I slowly open my eyes to see Ford standing right in front of me. What I'm doing anymore. As his icy gray eyes pierce mine, I trail off in surprise. You have very beautiful eyes, like very haunting eyes. Like, wow. He gently pulls my hands away from my head, one hand reaching up to stroke my hair. Oh, wow. For a few moments, we merely stare at each other, and I feel myself calming down. But then Ford drops my hand, pulling his away from my hair. He steps back as if he just realized what he was doing. Ford? You look like you were starting to panic. I didn't know what else to do. Sorry. No, it's very comforting. No, it's fine. You're right. I was freaking out. I've never felt so lost as I do right now. I almost always know what to do, what direction to go in. But it's like everything has gone wrong since I came to Olympia, and I don't know if I'm making the right choices at all. I'm suddenly second-guessing everything I do, and I'm glad you're here for. Yeah, about the mission. It was my mistake. You shouldn't blame yourself for it. I'm the one with more experience here, so I should have known better. I should have controlled myself better. Seeing you, PHASe, I wanted to do something for you after 4 trails off, but I get what he means. Aw, he's so cute. After all the extensive lectures we got, it makes me so happy that he was even there with me at that time, and that he wanted to do more. Just having someone who cares and listens is everything at times. Is everything at times like these. Yes. I just don't know what to do. Was it a wrong decision to join PHASe? Maybe I'm just holding you guys back. I don't think I'm good enough to do this. Oh, come on, girl. It's just that you don't have enough field experience, that's all. 4 only responds with silence. I sigh and turn to the stars instead. But they're as silent as he is. I'm not a very talkative person. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. But I'll try for you. I glance at 4 in surprise. 4? Oh, what you're feeling is not anything unusual. It's not unusual to... yeah, sorry. Failure, I'm haunted by it day after day. Every time I look in the mirror, I see it. PHASe expects a lot out of us, so even the smallest mistake feels much bigger. He pauses. Everything we do here is heavier than most get to know. Most operatives don't get to know why they're doing what they're doing, but they have to learn to live what they do, even when they don't fully know what they're doing sometimes. Even when they don't fully know why they're doing something. Damn, that kind of thing weighs on you, and it only gets heavier with each mistake you make. The weight we carry follows us around everywhere. It can start to feel like we can't do anything right, and we start doubting ourselves. I nod in agreement. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel right now. It's hard living like this. Despite what happened, I still think you're very capable. And I'm sorry I couldn't get to you in time. No, that's fine. 4, you're in Phantom Alpha because you belong here. His voice sounds firm and full of conviction. He doesn't doubt that I do belong here, with him, with them. Even after what happened, he believes in me. I'm touched. But don't forget that you're only human. Yes, whatever the higher-ups may make you feel sometimes. Never forget that. Mistakes are not the end of everything, right? You're allowed to know what to do. You're allowed to not know what to do sometimes. Yeah, oh. That's why you're not alone. We're in this together. Oh. The entire time Force spoke, my emotions kept building, threatening to overflow. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Now, at this last sentence, I'm overwhelmed by them and throw my arms around him without thinking. Yeah, I was like, man, I feel the strongest urge to just hug him again. Yes. I hear 4 inhale sharply as he stiffens in my arms. Sorry. After a moment of hesitation, he awkwardly wraps his arms around me, returning the hug. He doesn't say anything, but I feel his big hand gently stroking my back. Oh. I'm once again surprised by this man, but he feels so warm and smells so nice. Especially when I think about whatever punishments we have coming tomorrow. Dang, yeah. Hopefully it's just like laps, you know? I don't want to let go. I smile a little. You think I know this, but somehow... It's nice to hear it. The responsibility of it all can be too much for just one person. That's why you should rely on us. And remember to breathe. Sit back and take some time to breathe. And try to remember what you're doing this for. What if I'm not sure? 4 nods slowly. There's nothing wrong with not being sure. But I'm guessing you have some reason you started this. And some reason that keeps you going when the darkness closes in. If you don't have it yet, I'm sure you'll find it. Oh, I look down, mulling over Force's words. Thank you. Finally, reluctantly, I pull away from 4. You know, you're very wise. Thank you. I'll try to find that reason then. My mind flashes to Nish and that call. Right. So, do I commit treason? I'm not sure what I should do about Nish, though. Yeah. Go then. Wow, really? Huh? You want to, right? Yeah, I kinda don't, I kinda do though, because I'm just too damn nosy. Don't let the opportunity slip by. Living with regrets and what ifs won't be good for you. Yeah, you're right. That's how I've been trying to live before too. I should try not to forget it from now on. What I want to see Nish. I want to talk to him and find out why he joined KAIROS. So do it. do it! He's like my own Shia LaBeouf. But I won't stop you, and I don't plan on telling anyone. Yeah, 'cause he ain't no snitch. I'm stunned at Forrest's kindness, and I almost wonder if I can really trust what he says. Come on, he's no snitch. He ain't no little snitch. No, I know that I can. But even if I do, it could still be a trap. I'll come with you. Oh my god, huh? You would do that? Really? It could be dangerous. I can't ask you to do that. I don't want you to get hurt again. You've already done so much for me. I can handle it. We're teammates, so you should know that by now. Oh my god. But for this, I'm coming with you as a friend. Oh, friend! Jingoes! Friend! Once again, shocked into silence, I can't say anything for a while. You're a really unpredictable guy, you know that? You don't say. When are we going? Now, I guess. With no room left for argument, I find myself sighing with a smile. You free right now? Okay. Ooh. This is, inconspicuous. It looks like a club. After, about half an hour ago, I got another call with the location of the meeting. It was a tight timeline, which was probably the point, but somehow we made it to the lounge. Okay. I feel my stomach twisting with nerves, the thought of finally seeing my brother after years. Not to mention the fact that we're on opposing sides. To say that I feel tense might be the understatement of the century. Yeah. I feel like a lovely mix of tension, nerves, anticipation, and uncertainty. As we walk into the club, I look around while trying to appear as casual as possible. Yes. I go lounging all the time. Nish and I did get to talk a bit, but that didn't exactly end well back then. I'm almost surprised that we don't attract any attention, but the patrons here all seem to care very little for someone they didn't know. So I can only imagine how it's gonna go this time. Some stares do linger, but only for the barest of moments before they all return to their own affairs. Yeah, mind your business. My eyes land on a pair sitting at one of the far end tables. I feel my heart drop to my stomach when I see who it is. What? Nish. That's my bro? Dang. Okay. Even though I was expecting it, actually seeing him for the first time in years still hits me like a punch to the gut. You look well. Oh, and Temperance. Yes, this is Temperance. I saw her design. She looks hot. My eyes flick over to the woman next to him. Her eyes snap right to me as she senses someone looking at her. She says something to Nish, who then turns to look my way too. Hey bro, what's up bro? It makes me relieved to see that my brother still looks so much like himself. He looks like this all the time? Really? Wow. Okay. I don't know what I expected, but the feeling of familiarity I get at seeing him soothes me. It's as if I was afraid that after joining Kairos, he wouldn't be him at all. Okay, I glance at 4. So that's your brother? Yeah. Yeah, that's him, my twin. We look nothing alike. Force's eyes slide over to the woman next to Nish. The devil and the company. Yeah. Do you know her? Not personally, but I know who she is. Oh yeah. 4 narrows his eyes at her. Seeing as the spy mistress is here, we need to exercise extra caution. The spy mistress? Well, he nods. Code name Temperance. Yeah. So that's Temperance. I'll keep an eye on her while you two talk. If this is a trap, after all, I'll be ready. Okay. Thanks for. Let's go. Let's go then. Walking up to the two's table, we slide into the seats on opposite side. So how's it poppin'? I now sit face to face with my brother. You look well. Hana, good to finally see you in person. Nish, I haven't seen you in so long. I glance at the woman next to my brother. She sits leaning back against her seat, her arms crossed in front of her as she watches us quietly. And Temperance, nice to meet you, I guess? Oh, already know who I am. Yeah, you got a reputation. Temperance glances at 4, amusement dancing in her eyes. It seems like she realizes that it was 4 who told me her name. The woman's voice sounds familiar, and it takes me only a second to put 2 and 2 together. You're the one who called me. Oh, yes, I gotta get my British accent on. Temperance chuckles and nods. Good ear. I'm almost tempted to call in PHASe, but she's already warned me against it, yeah. And honestly, I want to talk to my brother about all this way more than I want PHASe to swoop in. Besides, I'm not alone, and if PHASe comes in, I might never see my brother again. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk to my brother in person. Temperance looks at me curiously and only nods in response. I turn my attention back to the reason why I'm here. Nish. So Nish? It's time to get some answers. Finally being in front of him, I realize that I don't actually know where to start. It feels like I want to say everything and nothing at all at the same time. Are you trying to tell me something, game? I'm sure you're wondering how or why I ended up where I am. Yes, I do. It's like you're psychic. Nish strokes his chin in thought. It's real simple, to be honest. There was some shit with PHASe. Oh, really? Is that all you gotta say? You could say I got in trouble with them without meaning to, and Tempe here dragged me out. Okay, she gave me a choice, stay and fight or leave. I think it's obvious what choice I made. Yes, very obvious. I glance at Temperance. He says she gave him a chance. She says she gave him a choice, but did she really? Yeah, man. I look back at him with a frown. I want more details. This isn't a topic you can be vague on, Nish. What trouble with PHASe? What the hell did you get up? What the hell did you get up to after you left? Is that confidential? You can't just expect me to believe you after all that happened. Not if you don't give me anything. I don't say it. I don't want to provoke him. But how am I supposed to know he's not been brainwashed with some bullshit by those people? He sighs. I wasn't going to keep it from you. Okay, but are you ready to hear about the real PHASe? Lay it on me. Give it to me. The real PHASe. I feel defensive already. It just sounds brainwashed. I guess this would be my chance to turn back, but I want to know the truth. Tell me. I spent years wondering what the hell happened to my brother, and there's no way I'm letting that chance slip by now. Yes, I want to know. I want to know. Nish nods and leans back in his chair. Sit back and get comfortable then. Okay, let me just grab a drink. Might as well. I suggest ordering drinks. Oh! See, I like her already. Temperance cuts in, grabbing the tablet off the side of the table. She orders something for herself before passing the tablet around for everyone. Stand out a bit less now, Okay. Nish waits for everyone's drinks to arrive before he starts to talk, which only takes a moment. He subtly glances around us, and I follow suit. As far as I can see, no one is even paying attention to us. You'd think as highly trained operatives, we would draw far more attention. But we're not the strangest looking people in the place. That's good. Hell, we almost blend right in. As I turn back to Nish, he starts to talk. I started right after we had our fight. Okay. Get some tea. I hope I ordered tea because it's about to get spilled. I wanted to cool my head, so I thought a nice little visit to town would do me some good. Evidently it didn't. I made it to the city's outer walls, and that's where I ran into some trouble. Trouble? What kind of trouble? Scavengers. Oh, like those people we ran into in the very beginning of this route? Those assholes. They're hardly ever good to see. I don't know how they found me, but they surrounded me, and before I knew it, I had to try and fight my way out of that mess. Oh, so it's kind of like with us, except instead of KAIROS showing up, it was PHASe. I did what I could, but I was outnumbered. I feel my stomach twist into knots. I should have been there. If we hadn't had the stupid fight, I'd have been there. What'd you guys fight about anyways? Given where he ended up, I can't imagine his story gets any better. Say something, say nothing. Let's just listen to him for now. I want to just listen to him. Not wanting to break his flow, I decide to hold back any comments until later. Yeah. Nish sighs. Even with what I can do, I was overwhelmed, and all I remember was everything going black. When I woke up, I was in a plain white room. After maybe an hour of me screaming and trying to kick the door down, someone showed up. Whoa. That's when I found out I'd been sold off. What? What? Sold? PHASe likes to get all the promising people under its loving care. It doesn't matter how they get them, as long as they do. What? That's so seedy. What? Wait. My gaze turns to Four, who doesn't look like he's willing to comment on any of this. With what Four said about PHASe and Project Angmar and himself, I just don't know. It seems more plausible that PHASe could do something like this, right? I turn back to Nish. What then? Yeah, they shipped me off to one of their facilities for testing immediately. I had potential to be great, they said. To become something beyond human, beyond what we can get even with Augs. What? What? But that's... What? Dangerous? Not possible? I nod. All of the above. Augs already make us something beyond human, and to go even beyond that is... I can't imagine it. I mean... Like, kind of... Okay, if I'm really gonna stretch, like, kind of reach here, then, like, they kind of did accomplish it with in terms of Zero. Because everybody's just like, treating him like some sort of scientific novelty, you know? So it's just like, Nish sighs, and then takes a long sip of his drink. Long sips, never sips. Project Lucifer is one of the more deeply covert operations run by PHASe. Well, okay. It's highly classified, so most wouldn't know about it at all. I was locked up in their facility, forced to participate in this study of theirs. The project was created to study humans born with unusual abilities. PHASe wanted to know if it was possible for normal humans to develop these abilities. Nish snorts. What was your abilities? More importantly, they wanted to know if they could enhance the abilities of those who already had them. If their operatives could be enhanced and turned into weapons, then it's only better for PHASe, right? Yes. How can I even argue that? With what Ford told me about Egmar and everything else, I can't argue that they're not like this, that they wouldn't play around with human lives like this. Nish continues on in spite of my inner turmoil. I was one of the subjects with pre-existing abilities. They put me through countless tests and experiments that were all meant to permanently enhance my natural abilities. An uncomfortable pressure builds in the center of my chest. They were successful, and I was given the code name 15 to commemorate my time as Subject 0015. Wow! 15? But that means you were in beta. I was, but I was also highly combative and disobedient. I probably still hold the record for how many times I had to be locked away for discipline issues. He smiles at that, but it just makes me feel sick. Nish actually seems proud of it, but all I can think of is the fact that PHASe would lock their operatives away like some criminals. But considering how strong their operatives are, I guess it makes sense that for their own safety they might have to lock them away. Though it's not like Nish was there voluntarily. I know some of my team got into PHASe, but this makes me worried that some of them might be keeping secrets like this. Damn. Yeah, Zero. It always goes back to Zero, God. You said that Temperance got you out. How? I can probably answer that better. So I turned to her with a little nod, silently urging her to continue. And by the way, guys, we're gonna end it here because I clicked away for a quick hot second away from the game just to see in terms of time, and I didn't realize that this chapter was hella long. Holy shit. I was recording for at least an hour and close to 20 minutes now, and I'm just like, holy crap, this is definitely a way longer chapter than what we had previously with the other chapters. So I'm just so used to just kind of blazing through and kind of just having it finished in a really short period of time, but now it's like, holy crap, I guess there's a lot going down here. So we're gonna end this episode here, you guys. I'm gonna split this into a two-parter, and then of course we're gonna come back again after all the said and done to do the other choices, as well as some of my thoughts on the whole thing again, on what Operation Phoenix and what happened there. So we're gonna leave that all in future episodes. Okay, so for now we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna just put a pause onto these juicy details and all this tea that's being spilled right now. We're gonna take a break on that, and we're gonna come back into another episode and continue on then. So tune in. I will see you guys next time. Super excited. Can't wait to get back into this game. But for now, bye.